Hey, what's up, guys? Have you been considering EOS for your business? And does this program actually help in any way, or is it just another business gimmick program? Well, guys, I'm going to give you my unbiased review, how my company has invested quite a bit of resources into this program and what we got out of it. Hello, I'm Mark Kuhn. I am here to give you my best unbiased review of EOS, and after running it for 1 year. So, guys, stick around. And you guys may be asking yourself, what the heck is EOS? Or maybe you've heard of this before and you're just wondering, what is it? Guys, I've heard of this more and more often as I've been running this program, and maybe it's just because now I've been running it. But guys, EOS is short for an entrepreneurial operating system. It comes down from a gentleman called Gino Wickman. He wrote a book called Traction. So if you haven't read the book, I recommend you at least give that a try. It will explain exactly how EOS operates. What is EOS and what can it do for your company? It's a proven set of simple practice tools that basically synchronizes how people in an organization can meet, they can solve problems, they can plan, prioritize, follow the processes, they communicate there, and they measure and structure, clarify, they do everything in this one meeting. And this meeting is life or death once a week, right? Life, death. I think vacation is the only, death and vacation is the only way you get out of this, something like that. But in short, basically it gets your company in a certain operating system. And basically it gets everyone from the visionary to the laborer on the main floor or warehouse worker, whatever it is, it gets them rowing the boat in the same direction. So it just gets your whole team in focus, just kind of headed toward one goal. It basically lets the whole team know the goal and gets everyone on board to hit the goal, right? So kind of the rowing the boat, kind of that reference. But basically as a company owner like myself, it really lets my employees know what I'm thinking, and I get their involvement, and they have great solutions as well. I may have solutions and I may think or be stubborn in my ways, but I've had a lot of input from a lot of different people, and I get their involvement on where we want to go. So it basically gets you to work on your business and not always in your business. If you can understand that. Not enough people spend their time on the business, kind of where it's going, what you need to do to get there. It spends more time in the to-dos, the daily problem, just operational standpoint. So that's really what EOS is. So, and as an owner, this can be a little frightening too, because now you're opening up your financials, you're exposing your vision, maybe issues as an owner, what you're working on. Maybe you can't pay a bonus. Maybe you've always tried to make it look like sunshine and roses to make sure that your employees just are staying motivated with that, right? But maybe deep down inside, you're not making any money. This system will make your employees start to be accountable, and the people will start taking charge for specific roles and areas in your business, right? Instead of you having everything on your chest, it will put other people in charge of different roles and how you kind of break that down. So you kind of at the end of the day, no matter which department it is, say it's accounting, marketing, maybe the operations team, you want one head to chop, right? One person needs to be accountable for what's going on. And you track these things with a thing called a scorecard. And guys, the scorecard is basically everything in business you should be able to measure, right? Like for us, it's concrete team. It's how many square feet our labor team can do in an hour. Or maybe I can put that in an easier scenario. How businesses operates, all based on metrics at the end of the day, right? Like our sales team, how much time we took to get those sales, when we can get those sales, what sales looks like, what the backlog looks like. You want to put everything in your business into metrics. If you don't know the metrics, you just can't go be out there doing whatever it takes to get the job done. We're just going to go and try and get the job done. Well, anytime in construction you do that, if no one knows what the job costs, how are you supposed to make sure it comes in on budget? If it's only, say it's you, the estimator, or someone doing something on a budget, how is the team supposed to operate, right? So guys, it turns all your business into metrics, and it's super nice to see, because if you don't know a metric, you can't improve something, right? Hey, good job, but hey, good job getting it done, or good job, hey, you came in under hours, you came in under budget, things like that in construction. So basically, it'll take the consistencies out of your business, and it'll run like it should be. People with accountability, people with metrics, trying to improve on the metrics, right? So guys, the top 5 things that basically this helped my company achieve and really run like a machine, I'm going to give you those right now. And before I do that, I want you to hit the thumbs up on this video. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to do a lot more content like this. I want to provide anything and everything I've provided. I've learned over business the last 12 years, and investing, personal finance. I want to share as much content as I can in those few areas on this channel. All right, guys. 5, it allows us to really work on the company and not in it, right? I've kind of said that before, but so many times businesses just work on, I got to get sales. I need to, try to move things through operations. Oh, we got a problem with a customer, and it's like, it's always daily. Where are we actually headed? Where are we going? What do we want to accomplish? What is the goal? And it gets everyone in line about where our goal is at, so everyone has a piece of taking ownership of that. So that would be number 5. Guys, 4, consistent leadership. So basically, these are leadership meetings. We call them level 10 meetings, and it is, again, the vacation or death of the only 2 reasons you miss this. Probably sickness, I guess, but you don't miss this meeting, right? We have it in our company. We have it Mondays 8:30. It goes from 8:30 to 10. We know that every week. You block it out of your schedule, no matter what. You put the phones on your desk, shut them off. Whatever you need to do, we're not answering phone calls then. We're in this meeting. We are working on the company and any issues within it. We're going over our scorecard, seeing, where are the gauges on the dash at, right? Is the company healthy or are we not healthy? What do we need to do to push that? So we have this meeting. I could go into really depth of a level 10 meeting, but again, take that book Traction and be that your starting guide to this. Guys, number 3, we do something called rocks, and it may be a little bit weird to sound like, but they're quarterly goals that we can actually set to achieve. So say our marketing department wanted to set some processes up with working social media or doing YouTube like we are now, or how to go out and find new employees. We could set up a rock saying we want systems in place when we need a new employee, say it's a new sales guy. We do this, and we do this, right? A kind of a system or a process of how we do that, and we do the same every time. And maybe we just say in 90 days, that's what we want done, So everyone in your leadership team will have a rock or a quarterly goal. It gets something accomplished, maybe bigger than you can do in a week, right? So a big goal of someone with each person has a rock on your leadership team. So again, a little kind of confusing, but it just makes it attainable goals you can complete in 90 days. And you do one each quarter. Guys, number 2, you're keeping the company rowing in the same direction. So how you do that and how we do that is in EOS is something called State of the Company Address. So basically every 90 days, every quarter, I get in front of my employees and I tell them about, okay, this is what we did in the last quarter. This is our scorecard, right? All the metrics we've been doing. Here's where our sales have been, and this is where we need to go. Maybe describe some of the issues within the leadership team, but I deliver all that information in a nice 45-minute meeting. I try. I'm not good at that, but I try. Under an hour 20. State of the company address. And basically you address all your employees. Everyone, get everyone. No matter if he's a frontline worker, You get them, you tell them where the company's headed. They get inspired by where we're headed, and it gets them rowing. They know where our goals are at. Now they can push their goals in to say, hey, we want to do this amount of sales a year. And they're like, wow, we didn't even do half of that last year. It's like, this is what we need to do to accomplish that. So state of the company address, super cool, gets us in front of all of our employees. It's super important if you have a super growing company that you're just not able to get in front of everybody anymore. It's something a tool that's really helped us. So number one, guys, most companies struggle with this, and most leadership, if they even have a leadership team, cannot figure out how to do this. How do I make someone accountable? So accountability would be the number one thing. You don't want to be in a company where everyone does everything, right? You don't want to just say, oh, I hope they do great and I hope they do this. You don't want to do that, right? So this basically creates your team accountable for one specific thing. Maybe they're specific for one metric. If you had to put a metric on your chest and you're an employee at a company or part of the leadership team, what is your number? Is mine sales? Should I be how big our backlog is? What is it as the owner? What is the integrator? And what is this the accounting? What is the marketing team? You know, what is your one number? Try to get super specific with it, that if you track this one metric, that it would actually change the way the company or improve the company, right? So, but just understanding one metric. If you can't understand them all, don't. Just understand one and track it. So it's very powerful. It keeps people accountable because now they are accountable for that number or that metric. It's basically given our company great accountability, great clarity through the employees. The employees are more motivated to get there because now they know what they're accountable for. Most companies don't make their employees more accountable for enough, so they're not as motivated as you are, right? So make the accountability. They want to know what they're accountable for. They want to know from you or the owner. They want to know what their expectations are supposed to be. So basically, there's constantly issues basically within any organization, right? So this allows your team to basically over communicate in the beginning, that's the way it'll seem, but you're communicating more often and you're getting everybody's input based on the common goal. So guys, accountability was a hard thing for our company to grasp onto. That was the biggest, and we're still working on it, right? We're a year into this, but we are working on it. We love that we're working on it now, and man, has our company exploded in the last year, even the last couple years that we've been studying EOS. So we are implemented on it. I got a good friend, Patrick Metzger, who I'll tag down below in this video. He can help increase your company performance by working on the company and creating accountability. He'll take your company to the next level as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I want to provide some more content to you guys. Like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.